Hi, it's Natalie. I'm going to do just hopefully quite a quick video today about I've been laminating again, and I've been making some little boxes. So I wanted to make some little boxes because I've got various little bits that I want to kind of keep on my desk to put on my Etsy orders and stuff like that. So I've made I made like a little tray for sorting my project materials, and I've made obviously the square one just for other little bits and pieces. So I'm just going to show you basically what I've done, and I've also got obviously you can do these whatever size you want, but I've actually made templates for the ones that I've made, and I've done them as a PDF, and they're available on my Buy Me a Coffee page, but they are free to download. I think you have to give them your name and your email, but it is free to then download it. You don't have to sign up to anything, and as I say, it's a PDF, so if you print it at 100% or actual size, when you print your PDF, you should get the exact size that I've written on the templates, and they should be exactly the same size as the ones that I'm gonna make. So obviously you can change the scale if you wanted to, and make the boxes whatever size, but yeah, they are available. I'll put the link obviously to that in the description for the video. So that's those. What I've actually done is I've laminated the template. You can probably do this better than I have, because actually I think you can actually fit both just about onto an A4. I'm not sure about letter. I think on letter size you might have to make your box slightly smaller on the sides here just to fit it on, or you know, if you're doing two of these you'll probably be okay, possibly. But yeah, I've actually laminated my whole template and then cut that out so that I can then use it to make boxes whenever I need them. And I'll show you the laminating pouches that I have. I've just got some new ones, and they're these ones. They're from Amazon, and they are matte laminating pouches, and they're 80 microns, and I really like them. The effect is really nice with the matte, with the matte pouch. I will show you. The matte effect is really, really, really nice. You can't actually see it on this, but the matte effect is really nice. Okay, so for my boxes that I've made already, I'll just empty out. I've used, these are just pages from the digital kit that I've done for my Etsy shop, and I've got loads of leftover pages because I don't know, anyone who does digital kits knows when you're testing the pages, you end up with a few extras, and I don't like to waste them, so I've used these. So I printed on both sides, so I've printed on the back as well, And then I've got both of the boxes out of this one, so obviously I've got the butterflies and that out of this one. Okay, so, and I've got the, you could have this on the inside obviously and have that, or you could print this on both sides and have the picture on both sides. But yeah, this is one of the main pages from the kit. I'll show you. This is one of the other pages that I'm going to make a box out of, and it was one that I've already printed on both sides. And this is it with the matte laminating pouch. It's just really nice. Really nice effect. With the matte, it's a really nice feel. Yeah, and then I mean, what you could do. I've just laminated the whole sheet, and then I'm going to cut out my boxes, draw around and cut out my boxes. You could cut out your template from the paper first and then put those in the laminating pouch, and then cut round. But I find this just the easier way to do it. So I have used another one of, this is one of the sheets from the plain kit, and I laminated that, and I cut round and cut out the box. So I've cut round, cut that out like that, and I've punched the holes. So I've used my small hole punch to cut the holes out, and then I need to score the lines. I've done a couple of them already, so I'm going to use my small little scoreboard, which I quite like. It's the We Are Memory Keepers one. So what you need to do obviously is line up the edges each time of your box with the middle of a score line, and then that's where you want to score. I'm having, this is the bottom of my box again, so I'll be folding it up that way. Obviously if you want to the other way around, then you'll score on that side. And then I'm just going to do this. So this one's done already. This one needs to be done. I'm not pressing too hard because I don't want to break the laminated, the plastic. I don't want to create a tear. So then I'm just going to fold these. Now the other thing you can do, if you don't want to do the tied up box with the holes, if you don't have a hole punch or you just prefer to glue it, then what you can do is, and I'll show you on the, is just put a little flap instead. So where you don't have to round the corners either, by the way. I would just add a little flap here and here, and the same on the other side. And then obviously when you fold up your box, then this will stick onto here on each side, so you can actually and the same thing applies to the small box. So you'd actually have your flap coming off here and then glue it to this part. on both ends, and you'd have it glued together rather than having the holes and the ties. But I just think the ties are a little bit different, and you can add a bit of interest that way. So now we've got our box and we've got it nicely folded. Then you need something to tie it together with. I've used, on my other boxes, I've just used some leftover yarn that I had. I might, on this one, you can use some baker's twine, or you could use some twine, other twine, string, anything basically. Embroidery floss maybe, if you have that. So I'm going to use, for mine, I'm going to use a bit of baker's twine, and I'm going to, how you thread it through obviously is entirely up to you, which way you do it. If you cross it over, or on mine I'm going to cross it over this way. I think I'd probably do it different every time. So just going to, so on my first one I think I had them, because you can do it so it ties on the outside, and then you could have a bow on each corner, or a bow on two corners, or I'm going to knot mine. So I'm just going to tie it in a knot, and then just cut off the excess. So there we have it, a little cross. On this one I actually did it slightly differently, and I've tied them on the outside, but you could do it various different ways. I mean, you can make these boxes with higher sides on this one and have more holes and have it, I mean, there's lots of different variations you could do with it. So we need to do the other four corners, so I'm going to go away and do that, and then we'll look at the finished box. Okay, so I've done all the corners, and there is my little tray ready to put various things in. Okay, I'm going to go away and probably make some more boxes. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.